NA.
The One Thing, by Gary Keller and Papasan, teaches you to overcome distractions and focus by just doing one thing at a time. This video will explain the key points in just a few minutes. Everyone has many things they want to focus on, and many things they need to accomplish each day. In order to achieve the most, it is important to focus on one thing at a time and don't let distractions slow your progress. Several things, which everyone does, harms their ability to do this. Consider your health habits. The things you eat and the amount of exercise you do can affect your ability to concentrate. If you need to focus, reduce salty and sugary food. Take a short walk to clear your mind and prime it for a period of focus. If you work in a team environment, you will often be asked to do extra tasks. Even if these are small, they will get in the way of making progress in more significant ways. Practice ways to avoid saying yes to every request and focus on your one task. Saying that you need to get something else done first is an excellent reason which can't be argued with. Then you can either refuse the task gently or take it on with the understanding it won't be done right away. Receiving too many of these requests can also indicate that you are not in a supportive environment. If you are surrounded by needy people who don't organize their own time, and it affects your work output, then consider changing your working arrangement to be separate from those people if possible. Find people who can give motivation, and advice if you need it, rather than adding to your load. One way to gain motivation from others is to be held accountable for task completion. Of course, we all fear our superiors will penalize us for not doing our work, but this kind of motivation comes from other people also completing their task and being aware of the purpose behind their work. Knowing how you fit into a larger team effort will make your tasks feel that much more important, and give you that much more energy to complete them and help others. More broadly, in our lives we often find that things come up unexpectedly and become urgent tasks. This can be at work or in our personal time. In order to accommodate for this chaos, you should make some time each day where it is known that you are not to be distracted, and use this time to the fullest. Then, when you are on your personal time, you can handle other things and have a greater compartmentalization in your life. This allows your brain to do one thing without being concerned about something else at the same time, making for greater efficiency. So, you have found your supportive and low distraction environment at work, or you have made time for yourself in your schedule. How do you put the time to the best use? Of course, planning and identifying key tasks is a good first step. Not all tasks are equal, they all have varying time spans, difficulty, usefulness to other tasks, and urgency. Identify one task which can help you manage other tasks more easily and work on that first. If you need to set up a web page to post your work online, or arrange a schedule for a team project, doing these tasks first will pay dividends every day going forward and a lot of save time. When choosing tasks to prioritize, consider your overarching purpose. What is pushing you to pursue these tasks, and what is the most productive way to fulfill it? Live by priority. Doing only one thing necessitates prioritizing. It is worth gaining a reputation as the person in your office or group who does not leap to take on more and more tasks. In order to reap the reward of having the opportunity to do one thing at a time, reach the flow state and move through tasks in priority order. Forget the notion that more hours is more productivity. The phrase, "work smarter, not harder," is not just a casual motto. Every task should be prioritized by urgency and how much they make other tasks easier down the line. Always be on the lookout for better ways. You can always streamline something a bit more, find a way to get more from the same amount of effort, or alter a process a little bit towards greater efficiency. Once you find these things, every task you do going forwards will be that much more productive, in that much less time. Not knowing how to get started can feel like an insurmountable task in itself. These kind of barriers can make distractions more appealing, but you must break that wall or worry down and step through. The answer of how to proceed may be just a few clicks away, but even if it is outside of your comfort zone, it is worth it to investigate and use this task as an opportunity to grow as a person. Flow through one task at a time, and each task will make the next one easier and faster, allowing you to flow on to greater productivity and happiness.
NA.